Don't ask questions, I don't know what to do. So, that's what's happening. Every time I ask him a question, he always says, Google it.
Oh, I had him for a professor.
Okay, so why am I here? I have no idea why I'm here.
Is that the program?
No, actually, what I needed to do was go all the way up here, right here. Okay, website. All right, so this is really a lot of help, okay? These guys here, it's very interesting. So what I did was I went to the tutorials here, and I recommend that you do this because that will complement the book tremendously up to a point. Then you get into places and neither one gives you the answer. Okay? So this is, he's got the star example, okay? So it says use the NetBeans, the laptop, that we created with chapter 1 tutorials. Of course, it's the same one. So you open the source package folder, and then you have to create a new package, and he wants the package called chapter 3 without the R, period, star example. That's exactly what I did here. Did I? I guess not. I
Chapter 3, stars, samples.
I'm sorry?
Source packages.
Oh, the source guy here? Right. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Open the source packages, okay? So at this point, he assumes that you already have everything built up. So he's going straight into the source packages. And then you create a source package called CHR star example, which is what we did right here. Let me close this guy here. So I went down here, you know exactly how to create packages, right?
Yeah.
You go to this guy, you do a right click, new package, and then it gives you, it asks you for the name. So I created this guy here, and this is what he's talking about. Then he says, copy the controller class from the servlet controller from tutorial 2. You guys did that already, right? Or you're going to do that this weekend? Yeah. Okay. So here's chapter 2. So we also have over here, if I can find this, source guide. And the source guide, this is also by the book, by the way. That's the name. And you grab this guy, right click, and just come back over to the next chapter here. And then paste it in there. But then you have a problem there because then you have to sit down and start making all kinds of changes. Okay? And some of the changes that we have to make are not very well documented. So the answer to that is you go back over here and you open up another page. I mean, you don't have to do it like this, but this way is going to save you a lot of time. And if you find a better way, please let me know so I can save some time too. So I go to the examples. So now I have one with the tutorial and one with the examples, right? So I go to the examples on page number 3. And I go and look at the controller. So he just told us to go ahead and copy the controller from 2 and then start making changes. But guess what? The controller, the whole code is already here. So it's a lot easier just to take this one, copy this guy, and paste it in there, and that's it. So you don't have to worry about making manual changes. Just look through it. Remember that we created the package was CH3 star example. There it is. All of these guys get loaded in there. So the things that you needed to make changes, that we needed to make changes, one was to change this line. So now you don't have to worry about that because it's already there. Okay, this line is different on 2 than on 3. And I think that was it. Yeah, that was it for that one. Okay, so that's going to save you quite a bit of time to do that. So now we go back to the notes. And then it says, you see, that's the thing. It says, copy the controller class from the servlet controller tutorial from chapter 2. All right, copy it where? All right, so now we know that you have to copy it inside this package. You will be prompted to refactor the file In this case, you don't, because refractor means that it's going to supposedly automatically, and it does, change the package names and things like that. Okay? So in this case, if you actually copy and paste, there's no changes there. So now it says open the configuration file folder, which is the one with the XML, the XML that we talked about. So the first thing that you're gonna find is that you don't have that file, but he doesn't tell you about it. But we know how to create it anyway. So create that file, and then go ahead and edit that file. And inside that file, you need to make some changes in there. It says, add the servlet definition controller, but it doesn't tell you how. So how do you find that out?
Google it.
No,
The book,
no, from chapter 2.
the book itself?
Actually, I think we did that in chapter 1, didn't we?
No, sir.
We didn't
No,
do
we
any
did it in chapter
regular
2.
in chapter 1?
No. Where you
No.
created a website.
Oh, I sent you the stuff, I sent you the code for the XMLs. Remember I did? Yeah, on
the war file?
Tuesday?
On the war file?
No, wasn't the war file that I sent?
But-
2 pages, I think, 2 pages.
Yeah, it was on the 2 pages example.
Can we just do it again?
I'll email it to you again if you want. But basically, the easiest way to do that is if you go and look at one, this is the one that I emailed you. I emailed you all of these guys. I think it was probably like Monday or Tuesday.
You put in the war files?
I don't think I put it on the Word. I think I just went ahead
You
and.
sent a war one.
You sent
one did?
waterfall, that was it.
Okay, so that was it then, yeah. Right, you know how to take that apart, right? You did that yesterday?
Oh.
You weren't here yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
See, the hit games. All you do is you click on it, the Word file, you click on it, and Word file is just a zip file, exactly the same. So it tells you up on top, it says extract, and you say, yeah, you extract it, and then here it extracts, and then you have the actual files. And you just copy and paste. So let's see if we have that over here. So in that one that I said, no, it wasn't on this guy. But I'm 100% sure that I sent an example of the, what I'll do is I'll send it again, okay? Okay. So basically what you need to do is, let's see in chapter 2 here. This was chapter 2, we go to this guy here. Come on. We go to the web INF and we open this up. And these guys, what they have, oh, this is the one that I sent with the examples. Okay, so this web, the XML file has 2 things. One is called the first section, and the second one is the mapping. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll send you this, which you already have, send it again, and on this assignment, you need to make sure to put over here the, this case will be CH3 period examples something.
What's the start example?
Let's see, make sure. Start example, right? Yeah, exactly. So this name, CHR period start example goes right here. And then the second name over here is the actual controller. Without the Java, just plain controller. So on the pattern, okay, you have to put exactly the same location. And then one thing that I haven't been able to figure out, I told you guys last night, it seems like this second name doesn't matter because I have changed the names over and this and that, and it always works. It doesn't make any difference, so I don't know why. The other thing is on the on this guy here, the controller, which is given to you automatically when you copy and paste. It's also over here giving you the pattern. So probably what's happening is that it picks the pattern from here and not from the XML file. Okay, and this one is done totally automatic. Okay, when you create it. Even when you create a blank one, that has all that HTML in there, it also puts a line like that and it puts this totally automatic. So that's probably what it is, yeah.
Do the periods get, do all the periods get replaced by slashes?
On the patterns, yeah. Yeah. So again, it was probably two different teams. One team like periods, the other guy likes slashes. That's why some teams call it white beans and the other ones red beans. That's the joke. Stupid joke. Let's go back to this guy.
You didn't see that?
No, this guy.
Nah, man. No, no.